need to close this in soon because why?
Is it all in our face?
No, why I can't see the comment?
Oh, there we go. So why is it in your face?
There we go. All right, now let me put over to you.
Um,
Over to
I don't need. Oh,
I you gotta share with me. Can I get in there?
get in front of, get under your mic. I'm under my
I'm
mic.
trying to get under my mic. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. First of all, we are so blessed to have you guys here with us. We are extremely blessed. We thank you for showing up. I just want to take this time to be a little transparent with you. So, um, all today we knew that we had a podcast to do. I came here early, like I think I was here that it messed with my mood. It messed with my mood and it just took me out of character a little bit. So I had to mop the floors here a little bit. And when I was mopping the floors, God just was like, because I was like, oh, I'm so frustrated. Like, I went to the hair store to get me some edge control and stuff, y'all, and left the whole bag in the car because I was so frustrated, and I put my charger in the charger bag and then the charger not in the bag. I mean, like, just constantly hit. So I'm mopping this floor for him. I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm so frustrated. Like, these kids, only thing I'm asking him to do is what's best for him. And God, well, clear as day, he said, well, how you think I feel? So I just want to ask this question to y'all. Well, first of all, hey, it's Tish for the podcast.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Angel Divine, but y'all already knew that.
Today is Monday. We talk to you. We give you what God gave us. I just told you how God gave me my message today. So I want to ask you that question. What was the question?
With the question that you asked your people, treat well. Yours wasn't a question. Yours
No,
was
the question is the question. I just snorted. The question is, how do you want your kids to treat you? Or
her question was
God.
treat God. That wasn't even a question. Her statement was treat God how you want your kids to treat you.
When I go back and look at the podcast later on today, then I'm gonna be like, oh, that was my question. I know what my question was, but right now it just slipped my mind because I did have a question.
My question was, how do you treat God? That was my question. How do you treat God?
How many times do you tell? How many times do you, when you talking to your children, right? Those of us that are parents, even the ones who got grown kids, your intentions be good with your kids, right? You always want them to do what's best for them. You always want them to live up to um their expectations, live up to the best version of themselves. So when you tell them to do something, or when you give them advice, or when you're giving them information, it's for that purpose, right? And when your kids just go off and they just do whatever it is they want to do, or they just disregard what you're saying, or they making like, saying that you got an attitude, or, saying like it does not matter. It pushes you because you're like, well, I told you to wash clothes so you can have some clean underwear. I know you have to go to work, and I know you wore your last pair of underwear. So I told you to wash clothes so you can have some clean underwear. Imagine that. Imagine you telling your kids to make sure the door locked before they go to sleep because you at work because you don't want no intruder to come in. Imagine you telling your kid, make sure you got your phone on you because you gotta walk home and I don't want you to get into no trouble and I can't reach you or you can't reach me and they disregard you. That's frustrating. But how about we do the exact same thing to God all the time?
He tell us to do something. Oh my God. Like that right there. He tell us to do something. He tell us to do something. He tells you to do something, and you do the total opposite. You just mop it slow, and I just waste my tea. I'm spilling the tea.
So, but still, like, what I'm saying? Like, we have to be mindful that we do the same stuff. Like, we do the same stuff. I mean, like, I was literally so frustrated today. So frustrated, so out of character. And I realized that I do the same thing. God be telling me to do stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not trying to hear that today because I'm feeling a certain type of way or whatever the case may be. It's not me being defiant to him on purpose or anything like that, but I be in my feelings. And today he checked me. He checked me. He checked me so hard I had to stand in the middle of the floor like looking dumbfounded. You know how your kids, you tell your kids do something, they get caught doing what they ain't supposed to do. They be looking at you all dumbfounded like. That's how I was looking today when God checked me. There wasn't nobody around but just me and him, and he checked the mess out of me. So that's my message for today. We got to make sure that we give God. If you're not gonna give God the respect, if you're not gonna give God, treat God the way He's not supposed to be treated, then don't complain about your kids not treating you the way that you're supposed to be treated, or not listening to your guidance.
That was good. That was real good. I know God always whipping on me. He always checking me. But that do make sense. Like when you said that, um, when you did say that, when we was cruising, um, it's just like how we treat God,
Mm-hmm.
So you just summed it on
It
up.
was a slap in the face.
And then so then it makes sense, like when we disobedient to him and then we want God to do certain things for us and it don't happen, we mad because it's not happening. But it's just like our kids. See, we can just sit and take what we want to take from our kids. Give me that phone, give me this, give me that, and you punish. So that is God's way of punishing us. Like don't think that you're gonna. I don't reward bad behavior. Reward. Why do I keep doing that? Is it reward? I don't reward bad behavior. So I want you to be obedient. I already told you what to do. You already know what to do, and you still going against what I said it is for you to be doing. So yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I can see the comments. Oh, y'all got 15 comments on here. Y'all listen. I ain't read not one of them. I'm so sorry. Mom said, hello, ladies. Yep, slide to the left. Okay, I slid. Hello there. Slide back over to the left when you get finished. I will. I did. We can't see all of it. Camera up too close. I can't see all of what it says. Oh, the backdrop.
Oh, you can zoom out. It just said "Live in Peace" podcast. Up top is lip.
That's they talk about on the camera anyway.
Oh, on your
Facebook.
Go to your Facebook so I can see.
It's up there. Oh,
okay.
I'll tell you where and when. She's fixing that, but do it make sense what I'm saying though, you guys? Do y'all understand what it is that I'm trying to say?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of her mouth?
Because it's crazy. Yes, yes, yes. You definitely did that one. That's good right there.
Oh, but it's gonna go back down.
We need something better than what we got for real. For real.
No, that should be it right there. It's so delayed. Did it do it? No, we're gonna see that in 30 seconds. What happened?
I'm trying to fit myself in the camera.
Oh, I moved it from by you. There we go. That should be it. Here. Sorry, y'all. We just trying to get. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Bam.
Whoop it. Ah.
Okay, so we good now. So
hit my kneecap.
So yeah, so let me say no.
So how you treat God? How
Now
y'all
that's
treat God?
funny, LOL. Hey ladies, hey Sheila, hey Latrice. Now we can hardly hear you. You can hardly hear me? Can you hear me
Well, you're
now?
not talking to them through there. You talking to them through there.
Can you hear me now? I know my voice is clear.
Listen, y'all, today was a trying day.
I believe that.
Hey, Lady K.
Hey, lady. God bless you all, man. My kids take me out of character often. Man, when I tell you they took me out of character, they took me out of character like I lost track of thought, my track of thought, and I'm not even joking. Like
I'm still messed up.
Then here it is, 10 minutes time for us to come on. Well, it was about 30 minutes.
It
We
was.
realized I didn't have my charger to my laptop. But look, my laptop been at home on the charger all day. So, and then I unplugged my charger, unplugged my laptop, put it in my computer bag, both of them.
So she thought.
Get here, the charger's not in the computer bag, so obviously I didn't put it up in there. And my charger, my computer on 7%.
Mm.
I said, "Oh, W, you a lie. You is a liar, and the truth is not
And
up in
and,
you."
legend, and that's probably why I've been singing that song all day. The devil is a liar.
Man, so we decided to go to Myers because Myers is close, and my charger is it got a shortage in it real bad anyway. So I'm like, I might as well just get another charger because I need another charger. We go to Myers, guess what? No charger.
They ain't even got none.
No charger.
They don't even have any. Then we driving. Should I mention it? Don't mention it. Then we had to go to my house to get the charger.
Well, I just want to apologize to anybody that was on
Martin Luther King and Jolly.
Martin Luther King and Jolly in the little plaza. If you got a black or
it was a dark burgundy.
Or dark burgundy Equinox.
It was a Cadillac. I saw it on the way back. It was a Cadillac.
Cadillac.
They
I
probably
just want to apologize because when we was driving past, it looked like you ran over somebody. And like the person was laying in the
front of your car.
So we called the police.
She called the police.
Please forgive me if that wasn't the case. I just wanted to make sure the person was okay. And on the way back, we see the police, but we don't see nobody laying in the front of the car, or we don't see no ambulance or nothing like that. So
safe than sorry, because what if somebody else did get hit? Because we was like, why ain't nobody there yet? Why the police ain't there yet? I mean, it looked like somebody was hurt. They were just laying on the ground. And then so on the way back, it looked I wonder if that was God saying sometimes we need to mind our own business.
Not to something like that though. I don't think to something like that because I think that oftentimes things like that need to be spoken up on. That's how people don't make it because people too busy minding their business.
You're right. But yeah, she was the one who called the police.
Ain't that about announcement?
It wasn't me.
Ain't that about announcement?
Who called the police? I mean, I will if I really absolutely have to. I mean, and that was a situation, but I was driving, so. But yeah, so our bad. But y'all should be lucky. Like, I'm glad somebody did call the police because I think they was looking at something under the car. Once we came back, that's what it looked like because that's what it looked like. Okay, but anyway,
we're gonna go back to the topic. We're gonna get off that topic. We said our piece. That's what we're going to go back to the topic.
Girl, we cute in this camera over here.
We gotta make sure that we be serious about God. Like, I keep on hearing stuff like, you know what I'm saying, all they do is talk about God. It's keep on playing in my spirit. I don't even know if people even saying it for real, but it's keep on playing back in my spirit. All they do is talk about
saying it for fake.
All they do is playing about. I'm not for sure if people actually saying it is what I'm saying. I'm just hearing it playing back in my spirit like that. So
because that's what they're saying.
But I'm saying here, like, if you don't want me to talk about God, this probably not the podcast for you. I'm just gonna keep it real because God convicted me too much already over these last couple of days. He's been convicting me.
Thanks, T, for the start. We big God supporters over here.
Yeah, he's been convicting us, and he's been letting me know that, you know what I'm saying, he got to be in it. He got to be in the midst of it all. Why do we trust the weatherman? Why do we trust? If somebody told you right now the ice was on their way to your house right now, what you gonna do? You're not just gonna sit there twiddling your fingers. You're gonna be up.
Somebody said, "Hey, Angel, you know my mom," or you know my mom.
You're gonna be up. You're gonna be moving around. You're gonna try to get prepared for that ice. You're gonna make sure that you got everything prepared to fight off ice or do whatever. So why when God says, it's time for us to tighten up because, you know what I'm saying, like, he's coming. Why we still acting dumbfounded like we don't care or we don't know or we acting immune to it like it just doesn't happen. Mm-hmm. Why when the weatherman say, oh, it's going to be raining outside, we take an umbrella. But when God say, oh, it's going to be raining outside, we go out there,
Stick our hand out the door real quick and be looking like it looked good to me and keep it moving. And you done with God? Yeah, you know me.
That's hey, and that's what it is.
But like I spoke on this morning, as far as she read above us. As far as you know, God and whatever. Like we need to treat God how we treat everything else. When you leave your house, you make sure you got your vape. Your vape is part of your outfit. Everything that you do, we got to put God in everything that we do. So just like you grab your vape, your cigarettes if you a smoker, your blunt wrappers if you, or whatever it is, your favorite cup, whatever, your Stanleys, we got to have God with us just like that. Why we can't have him like that? Include him in everything that we do. She said she want to get to the point where can I tell him?
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, can I tell him? I'm just telling your business.
Yeah.
She want to get to the point where she go outside and ask. I mean, when she get up and ask God, what should I wear today?
God, what should I wear today?
You know what I'm saying? So like I and those who know me know I put God in everything that I do, and so for the most part, I had to check myself because he be checking me like, no, you don't. For the most part, I do. Whenever I wake up, it don't matter if I took a nap. When I wake up, I'm thanking God. When I go outside, I don't care what the weather is like. I'm thanking God. When I get to school, I thank God. I have to talk to him at school because I cannot focus. But we need to start putting God in everything that we do. We really need to start treating God because we say that's our daddy, right? That's big God. That's who we following. That's our dad. So we have to treat him how we want our kids to treat us. You know, sometimes we might get a little slick with them, but that's what kids do. Sometimes, you know, when our parents tell us to do something, we don't always do it. A hard hit make a soft behind. Yolanda said, "Yeah, right." He says he's going to come like a thief in the night.
Yeah, we're not gonna know. Somebody told me if you stay ready, you ain't gotta worry about getting ready.
I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready. That's why I'm always unlocked and loaded, one in the head. You hear me?
If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. She said he said he coming like a thief in the night, and he did say that. Nobody know when he's coming, but you know what I'm saying. We keep on playing these games like, oh, well, I'm gonna send this one last time, God. I know you said not to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway because
and that be the time he come back
because my flesh wanted so bad, so I'm gonna cater to my flesh. I'm gonna just do it this one last time, you know, and then I'm gonna get right. But what if you don't got that time to get right? Listen, I know this not a church event. I know that we're not in church, you know what I'm saying? But y'all wanted me to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I came on this podcast to keep it real, so why I can't talk to y'all real? Ain't y'all tired of being talked to like, you know, the fake talk, like everything gonna be okay? Ain't y'all tired of getting them type of talks? Like you ain't gotta do nothing, but God's gonna bless you. He's just gonna bless you. You ain't gotta do nothing for it. That's what's wrong with your kids. That's what's wrong with our kids. They think that they ain't got to do nothing for. We're just gonna bless them.
You're just gonna give them everything.
We're just gonna give them everything that they want, everything all the time. At some point, we gotta put our foot down. At some point, God gotta put His foot down. Now He put His foot down, and you crying. You wondering like, oh God, why me? Why me, God? Why this happened to me? Why you tell me why was you? Why was you that didn't listen to me when I told your butt to stay in the house? Now you go outside and you getting shot at. And you asking me why me? Because I told you to stay in the house and you ain't listen. You know, we gotta be intentional about everything that we do.
That's like paying attention to them red flags and them signs that he show us. He already giving you the signs and he already showing you what it is, and we ignoring it.
Yeah,
and we ignoring it. So it's always, and we've been literally seeing this every week for the last couple of weeks. There's always warning before destruction. So if he's showing you like, hey, this was gonna happen, whether it's a dream, whether it's somebody saying, you know, hey, I feel like such and such gonna happen, or such, yeah, whatever it is, listen to it. Sit back for a second.
I love my sister
Yolanda
so much.
said, what she said?
She said there are several podcasts out there you can sort through if this isn't the one for you. I know that's right.
But Yolanda said, like our kids, I think we get so familiar and too comfortable with God that's a lot of the reason why things are not moving in our lives, because we're not praying how we used to pray, and we're not. And that is absolutely true.
We're not praying, or we're not being obedient. We're not doing nothing. All we just want the the reward
You want to reap
without
the benefits.
without the work.
It's like, how you think you're going to get a check at the end of the week if you calling out every day? You don't think that you're going to have a 40-hour check? Well, unless you got that PTO, you know what I'm saying? Then you're going to get it. But don't think that you're going to get, if you're not showing up, you're not going to get what comes with showing up. If you don't go to school, you're not going to get an A. If you don't put the work in, you're not going to get what comes from putting the work in. So that comes with any and everything that we do. That comes with relationships, and not just lover relationships, but friendships or whatever. It can't just be one-sided. Don't think that you're going to get all of me if all I'm getting from you is, hey, can I have? And that's how it is when we praying. God, can you do this for me? 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 And just like the bishop said, the apostle said in church on Sunday, he want to know, like Janet Jackson said, what have you done for me lately? Why I got to keep doing this and the third for you, and you haven't done nothing for me?
He said, I prove to you on a daily basis that I am real.
Every single day.
I prove to you. You know, it's my air that breathes into your lungs.
Take a deep breath right now. Everybody take a deep breath.
You know, he said that I
you
am
take your
the
deep
one
breath.
who showed, I'm going to take it after this. He said that I am the one who got you out of that situation that you thought that you couldn't get out of.
Mm-hmm.
He said it was me who you cried to when you didn't have nobody else. It was me who you cried to when you was in them dark spots, them dark places. Mm-hmm. It was me. And then when you got out, once I gave you everything that you needed, you forgot about it.
Ooh wee.
You forgot about it. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of being forgot about when I'm the one who show up when nobody else does. Y'all talking about being loyal? Half of you don't even know what loyalty is.
Talk about it.
He said, you know, how can you turn your back on the one who never turned their back on you? The one who took you from nothing and made you something. But you will turn your back on me to please the person who want to destroy you. To please the ones who want what you got, but don't know how you got it. To please the one who envy you on an everyday basis but smile in your face.
My goodness. Stay right there.
You know, he's showing you. Now let me take my deep breath. Thank you, Lord, because I know that's your air.
Thank you for taking that breath.
Yeah, that's his air. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Loyalty. I'm loyal. I'm down for it.
Now that's a topic that they don't even want to talk about.
I'm down for it. I'm loyal.
A lot of people not even loyal to themselves.
People loyalty get being loyal to people will get you killed.
To the wrong people.
And then people would be like, "Oh, well, I'm not dead." You are dead. You ain't gotta be in the grave to be dead. Your dreams are dead. You walking dead. You're blind. You can't see. Yeah. Everything that you thought that you would be able to do, you don't got no ambition. You ain't got no goals. You just dead. You just a walking dead person.
Dead man walking.
Being loyal to somebody else who ain't even loyal to themselves. Let me tell you something. This is how I rate my friendships and how I rate my relationships and how I rate my family ship. If you ain't got no relationship with God, you can't have a relationship with me. Because if you cannot give yourself to the person who gave his all to you, the one who created you, first of all, and then still gave his all to you, if you can't have a relationship with him, if you can't be loyal to him, who am I? Who am I? Mm-hmm. The same way I view you and how you take care of your kids. Mm-hmm. If you sit here and you're not taking care of your kids, you treating them like trash, and you just going out doing whatever, and not feeding them and not clothing them and just making them feel for themselves and they toddlers and 5, 6 years old. I can't rock with you, baby. Because if you can't love them, that you supposed to be their provider. Who am I? I can't compete with your kids. I don't want to compete with your kids. I shouldn't even have the thought pattern to compete with your kids. That's just something to think about, y'all. And you can have the flow.
I forgot to say you put a mask on.
Girl, I'm good.
I don't know what to say. I guess God got me in my shut up season because I don't have nothing for y'all today, y'all. All I know is
better.
You sure enough can't. That was when we was fixing the thing. You sure can't be loyal to nobody else if you don't even have a relationship. You can't be loyal. You can't love. You can't even be cool with nobody if you don't have a relationship with God. Because He the one who teach you everything that you need to know for any other relationship that you can be in. He teach you discipline. He teach you respect. He teach you love. You dang sure can't love nobody if you don't treat him right. How you say you love God and you don't even acknowledge him? I have a relationship with God. I know who God is. Just because you know him don't mean you got a relationship with him. That's just like people saying, girl, I know you. No, you don't know me.
The Bible said, those who say they know me and keep not my commandments is a lie, and the truth is not in them.
And the truth ain't in you.
I ain't saying the Bible said it. I ain't saying the Bible said it. I did not say it. The Bible said it. Stop paying attention to the messenger and get the message.
Ooh, you've been saying it all week.
Hey, that's what he told me to say.
Yeah. Say it again. Stop paying attention to the messenger and get the message. Before you miss the message. You didn't put that part on there. But before you miss the message. And that's what it gotta be. Listen, the devil's showing up. I mean, God forgive me for even mentioning him. Never mind. I'm not about to say that. I don't.
Feel better.
I don't. I'm still stuck.
You better find it. You better check into it.
I'm still stuck. Listen, I've been being whooped on today. I've been whooped on today. Ooh, and I'm still being whooped on right here because I don't got nothing for y'all. And that's probably why you're not gonna give me nothing because I'm not even in the right mindset. And God, I ask that you remove that and replace it with your love so that I can have a word for your people. And I just don't.
Anybody got something to talk to us about? Y'all got something to say?
Y'all know I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. If I don't have nothing to say, if God ain't giving me nothing, I don't got nothing to talk about. I'm not just about to be making up nothing and pulling nothing out my rump shaking for y'all. That ain't what I do. This is a
they already know this is a transparent podcast.
Yes.
We don't have any.
Good evening, Val. Hey baby, thank you for joining. And let me just say this. Let us just say this because we gotta say this on every time we get on. We're not therapists. We're not counselors. I'm not an evangelist. We're not none of that yet. Yet. We come on here with real life situations and real life conversations. That's it. That's all. God is in everything that we do, and God is going to be in all of our conversations because He is part of our everyday life. Like we don't just talk about God on here. We talk about things that we're going through. God is just in everything that we're going through, growing through, whatever. God is just in it. So that's why it is like this. But I bet you if we were sitting up here yelling, fussing, and cussing and screaming and talking and gossiping, these lives would be filled with 100 viewers because that's what people want to talk about these days. That's what's trending. We don't follow trends. We make them.
Oh, wow. Tiffany said,
sorry.
Tiffany said, if you ain't walking with God, you dead.
Yeah. It is what it is. You have to believe in something. Well, no, not let me not say something. Let me not say something.
Stand for something, fall for anything.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
But I'm not about to sit up here and pretend to be nothing that I'm not.
Let me tell you what we are and who we are. We are the clay. God is the potter.
And He's the potter, so He's yet molding us.
That's it. He's still molding us. He's molding us to be whatever it is He wants us to be. He's twisting us. That's why she's sitting here uncomfortable right now. Mm-hmm. And she's not, because God is twisting her right now. He's twisting us. He's putting us how He wants us to be. And we so used to being how we was, or how we was. Thanks, but He's twisting us. He's molding us how He wants us to be.
I'm in my pruning season.
And we allow Him to.
I'm in my pruning
all rights to do so.
Yeah. And it don't feel good. See, and this is the thing right here. When you try to get right and live right, it don't feel good. It don't feel good. Like we have to just stay. I'm literally trying to stay on the course because baby, it's so easy to get up off that thing.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get off. So I'm very uncomfortable right now. Like, and I don't even mean to be like this. So forgive me, because normally y'all know I be lit on this thing.
It's okay. This transparency.
Yeah, y'all know I be lit on this thing, but God is working in and around me. I'm really going through it right now. So, and I even asked my class today at school. I said, y'all pray for me, and I don't even ask people to pray for me because people don't know how to pray, or they don't be PRAYing. They be PREYing. But I'm gonna ask y'all that everybody that's listening to this thing right here that knows how to pray, that loves God, the same God that I love, and that loves God and know how to really stand in the gap for their brethren and sisters. I need y'all to do that for me because I'm really going through right now. I want to cry, but I'm a big girl.
She's uncomfortable. Remember in the podcast before this, I told you you can't be comfortable and grow. Mm-hmm. In order to grow, He's gonna make you uncomfortable. This her season.
for grace and favor.
This is her season.
This
God, let me
is
tell y'all
her
something.
season.
God can use anybody to get the message across, y'all. He can use anybody. You may be at work and somebody may just come up to you and they just may tell you, hey, blah, 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 blah. Don't look at that person because that person is not walking the way that they're supposed to be walking or you seen them doing blah. Take the message. Go to God with the message. Say, God, is that for me? Is that what you gave that person to give to me? Because God can use anybody, but if you pay attention to the messenger, you're going to miss the message. That's how a lot of us be stagnated and we be stuck because we be so busy paying attention to the messenger. No more paying attention to the messenger. We're going to start paying attention to the message.
And take everything to God. Don't just go off of what somebody's saying.
Everything to God.
Just because somebody said it don't mean you got to believe it. Or that came from the apostle. That's just a title. That came from the pastor. That is just a
Everything to
title.
God.
That's just the title because when you strip them from that, who are they? They're human. They walking in, they're just like us. So take everything to God for real, y'all. We really need to start doing that. Just because somebody said it to you don't mean it's true. And then when you got somebody prophesying to you and you don't see it right then, like, oh my God, this person said that this is gonna happen to me. They don't mean it's gonna happen right now. Somebody my bishop told me back in the day, it ain't back in the day, it was some years ago. He told me if I didn't leave a certain situation, either I was gonna unalive that person or they was gonna unalive me.
Okay, so
why you cut me off?
I'm sorry, go ahead. When you get done, just let me know. Just tell me to read when you get done. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But he told me that they was gonna unalive me or I was gonna unalive them, and that was 3 years ago. And it took 3 years for that situation to come to play where I was almost unalive. So yeah, we got to take everything with God, and there's always warning before destruction. It don't matter what the situation is. If it's a job that God is telling you to leave, or you feel it in your spirit that you need to leave that job. If it's a certain person. Today I read a quote and I put it on my Facebook page. It said, "If you can't change the people around you, change the people around you." If you're constantly around people that's all every time you answer the phone, it's always bull crap, or they always gossiping, or your energy is just drained. If you go home to your home, that's supposed to be your safe space. If you go home every day and your energy is just disturbed, you fussing and fighting with your kids or your spouse or whatever the situation may be, you go to school and it's uneasy. I've been dropping my baby off at school every day and he's been crying. And I had to really pray this morning. Like, God, I need you to show me what it is and why he's crying. We got to take everything to God and pay attention to it because he's trying to tell us something. Mm-hmm. You got to pray over your house every single day. Stop allowing any and everybody to come to your house, come in your house. Everybody's not supposed to know where you live at. All right now. Everybody is not supposed to know where you live at. Everybody is not supposed to be in your house. You're not supposed to be around everybody. Start praying for and over your friends. Ask your friends to pray for you. So you know what? I don't want to go out tonight. Let's do prayers in pajamas. Let's do that and see if they really want to get down with that. I don't want to go hang out tonight. See if they really want to stay in with you and do those things. Let's have a game night. Let's just sip some wine. We ain't gotta drink no liquor. I don't want to smoke. Whatever the case may be, say that to them and see and check their temperature. Ain't that what y'all be saying now? Let me check your temperature. Check their temperature. If you can't chill with nobody and God is in it, listen, I got a friend girl, me and her be turned up. We can sip some wine and be listening to gospel. It is what it is. I ain't even about to say God forgive me. Because it is what it is. If you can't praise God while you having a good time, I don't want you around me. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and read that.
I just want to say that I don't even be on the phone. Listen, like talking to people on the phone, even like if we can't talk about God, if I can't use you to lift me up, to inspire me, to get me going, if I'm having a funky moment, if I can't use you to, you know what I'm saying, get me out of my funk, you know what I'm saying, read me some scriptures, tell me that let's pray, like, you know what I'm saying, let's talk about whatever it is that's on our mind, whatever it is we're going through, then you're not the person to talk to me on the phone. You're not the person that I need to associate myself with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Okay, so Demetrius say moving forward. This is a good question. Moving forward, how are you going to approach the situation with your kids after receiving whooping from God?
That's your question.
It is a good question. It could be a question for you too, since we, both going through the
He
same
whooping me
thing.
right now. He whooped you and you over, and I'm being whooped right now, so I'm mad. So, you know how you get a whooping and somebody goes, "Are you okay?" Don't talk to me.
That's because I got the message when he was whooping
Don't
me.
talk to
I
me.
received that message.
Don't ask me if I'm okay,
So,
because I'm not okay right now.
that's a good question. First of all, I'm gonna say that it is something that's gonna have to grow on me, but definitely I'm gonna mean what I say and say what I mean, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But I'm not. I don't know how I would deal with my kids. I know I would deal with them with intention, and I know that I would deal with them being direct. But for the Most High God, I know that I would deal with Him differently. I know that um my thoughts and the way that I've been treating Him is ceased. It's over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids is a reminder, you know what I'm saying, not to, treat God the way I be treating him. And I will hope that in me changing with God, that it will allow me to change with my kids as well. Like, my representation with him, or how I go to him, or how I view him, how I treat him on an everyday basis would show up, and my kids would see it, and then it would change the way they would treat me and how they would do me. And if not, I'm gonna do them like God do me. Because God wants me too. And I be crying, and I be, what I'm saying, I'm a punk. I was a punk when it came to my kids. Ask my mama. She'll tell you.
Still is.
No, I say it was because as of now, after God with me, my attention is to, be on them. I would rather whip them so God don't have to whip them, if that make any sense. I would rather whip them and show them what they need to be doing so God won't have to. What's that?
She said, "I know how I would deal with my kids. I know how you would deal with them kids too.
Tear them up.
I'll frame."
But see, my kids is not little anymore. My kids is big kids. We would be fist fighting. My kids is big kids.
Yeah, she got all bodyguards and one girl. She got 3 boys, big boys, and one body.
Yeah,
But what I say about her, and I tell her this every chance that I get. Like, I admire her. It's her and 2 other people that I admire as a parent, as a single parent, because no matter what it is that she was faced with, she moved with grace. So I used to be at her house. I used to be,
That's what I'm pointing to it, because that's exactly what you said.
that's crazy. But I would be at her house. Well, I was at her house one time. I was helping her move, and boy, I tell her, if it was me, oh, them kids would have been turned everywhere, every way but loose. I thought she was gonna do it, but she said what she had to say,
and it was it. See, that's what I'm struggling with, because like, I gotta learn how to not be so emotional. Like, take my emotions out a little bit. Like I said, I'm a softie. I'm a hunk when it comes to my kids, and I gotta change that, because there's so much stuff. Oh, that's mommy's baby. I don't want, that's mommy's baby. Forget that. I'm your parent. You're gonna do what it is that is necessary for you to do, and I'm not finna raise my voice. I'm not finna be hollering. I'm not
a
finna
yeller.
be doing all that. Yolanda said, I learned to give my kids grace, and I pray for redemption for them while I'm seeking for grace and redemption. The word says, how can you be a guide to the blind, or a light
To
to
those in
those in
darkness.
darkness? That's
That's
right.
good.
That's
That's
right.
good. And you know what? I thank God for my sister friend, because she had to check me yesterday. You know, sometimes we already know these things, but to hear it from somebody that you know genuinely love you and want you to do better, um, she's like, she said her kids are grown and they're bigger than her, but she told me, can I say this?
Yeah,
I always ask for permission.
you can ask for
I
permission.
know,
Okay, it's
but
good.
because that could be our personal
If
conversation.
if you don't say it, they know that I said it now, because you just asked me in front of the whole world. Can you say it? So
You can say no, and I'm like, fine.
I just go ahead and say it.
But so like, as we said a little while ago, like, I'm being whipped on right now. Like, I'm really going. I don't even want to claim that I'm going through it, but I'm going through it. It is what it is. I'm going through it. I am going through it right now.
You getting through it.
I'm growing through it right now. And so me and her talk every day, all day, like literally all day long. And she pointed out how Satan is using my kids. What'd you say?
Satan is using your kids, spiritual warfare.
He's using my kids against me.
Yeah.
So y'all just pray for me, please. Like, I need that. I need that, because when I say I'm real uneasy, I'm having crazy dreams, like dreams I've never had before. Like, I mean, to the point where I don't want to go to sleep. yeah, I'm going through it right now, and that's why I don't really have any. I'm not saying too much of anything because I don't want to say something that's coming from me and it's the wrong thing. I don't want to mislead or misguide anybody. So that's why I'm kind of sitting here a little silent because I'm not hearing right now like I'm supposed to be hearing. So yeah, yeah, that's what it is. I'm about to get
Yeah, Satan. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know that we are all in the spiritual warfare, one way or another. You know what I'm saying? You being attacked one way or another by something. And what the enemy likes to do, he likes to use what's most vulnerable to you, what's most closest to you. And in her situation, he's using her children against her. And I pointed it out because I seen it. Like she said, we talk on the phone a lot. You know what I'm saying? But when we talking on the phone, it's always encouraging. It's always praying. It's always talking about the Bible. It's always just trying to grow and move forward. Talking about the podcast, of course, but always just trying to grow and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like move forward in the spirit. Allow God to use us. In order to do this podcast thing together, we have to be on one accord with the Most High God. And in order to do that, we have to become more than just we have to become more than just friends. We have to become sisters. We have to be in the closeness, So that has happened. But during our conversation, I witnessed the attack. I mean, it's clear as day. It's amazing how you can see things that for somebody else, but if it was happening to me, I wouldn't be able to see it for what's happening to me. But I was able to see it what was happening to her, and I didn't hold that from her. I told her.
I've been praying, Lady Kills. Yeah,
we prayed immediately about that.
You was as you was talking to me, you was praying.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
because that's what it is. Like we literally, we can be just talking how we talking right now, and just start praying. It ain't no let us pray. Just start praying over the situation. So
yeah.
And I appreciate God for just when you ask for God to send you around like minded people, He gonna show you where your mind at from the people that He send your way. So God, I want you to surround me by more friends like me. If He send you around them ratchets, that's what you are. You better get about that thing. So when I'm being surrounded by like minded people, a lot of people don't even come to my house no more. That used to be in my house on a regular, and I'm not talking about my babies.
Is this my water?
Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't bother me no more, and I'm not talking about my babies because my big baby going through some things. But I'm talking about people that I thought was my friends, and I don't even use that word lightly because I don't have a lot of friends. But I literally ask God for every new relationship that's been coming my way. I literally ask Him, God, show me the purpose in this. If I'm texting somebody, if I'm having conversations with somebody, and I'm like, how you get to know, you starting to get to know somebody, you texting, God, I need you to show me what the purpose is in this person contacting me or whatever the situation may be, and He's gonna show me, and He's gonna. So you really got to put God in everything that you do.
It's important too.
It is because I'm telling you, it's easy for them spirits to attach themselves to you.
I just want to say, how it is so easy for the enemy to get in. But the Bible says that where God is, the enemy can't be in. Light don't like darkness. Darkness don't like light. God is the light. So if you occupy your mind with God, with His word, with speaking His word over yourself, then there is no room for the enemy to get in and corrupt your mind. Because when the enemy try to corrupt you, he starts first by corrupting your mind. And then from your mind, your thoughts become your actions. And then that's what opens up the door to allow him to do whatever damage that he's going to do in your situation. So it is very important to wake up thinking about God, go to sleep thinking about God, moving forward thinking about God, talking to Him all the time. I talk to God like I'm talking to y'all all the time.
All day.
I wash dishes talking to God.
All day.
I talk to God all the time.
I get on His nerves. I do.
Want to grow in Him.
Mm-hmm.
I want Him to know that this is not for fake. I don't care. Let me tell y'all something. I remember, Angel, when I used to worry about how people see you. Me too. Like I used to oh, this godly person, and I want people to see that I'm this godly person. I can care less. Who sees what type of person I am? I can care less. It's not even about that for me anymore. Like honest to God, the truth. I just want God to see me for who I
That's
am.
it.
I want Him to know that this is for you. This is not for nobody else. It's not for my mom. It's not for my kids. It's not for my husband. This is for God. I need this for me. This is for me and Him. Because at the end of the day, people tell me all the time, well, what happens if you did all of this for nothing and there is no heaven? What happens then? What happens if you did blah, 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 blah?
We'll find out then.
If I did all of this for nothing and it ain't no heaven, I'll still be happy that I did all of this. You know why? Because everything that God set out me for me to do was to benefit me.
Hold on a second.
Now, what happens if you don't do everything that God have you to do and there is a hell? I don't want to find that out.
See, but you know, and you saying that, this is what just came to me. So you doing all this, and what if there is no heaven? The same way y'all go crazy when they say a stupid storm, not stupid, I meant to say a superstorm. A superstorm is about to come, and y'all go clear the stores out, and it ain't no storm. The same way y'all go spend all that money to buy these lottery tickets to think that you're going to be the next billionaire, and you don't win.
Oh my God, so much
So
money
let's
spent.
prepare. You have to prepare. You have to prepare. It's just like preparing for a new baby. You got to prepare for it. You know it's coming. Just don't know when. Because, yeah, they can say it's coming in 9 months, but it can come in 6. It can. So we have to prepare because we know he coming. Just don't know when. So that's why we're preparing. That's why I want to be. I don't want to go to hell. If hell is real, I don't want to go.
If y'all see her gonna cut down the heat, we can't take it. Can't take it. It be too hot.
You want some of this ice? Did you brush your cup? Did you take that cup? Let's go ahead. Can you do me a favor? I love you forever. You know that, right? I'm not old. We're just closer to it.
She making me get up, y'all. So it's not my fault. I was sitting here and I was in the.
Well, I got up several times. I don't want to keep getting up.
For herself.
I mean, I had to get me together. I told y'all, shoot, God whooping on me. Y'all can't be seeing me go through what I'm going through. I mean, y'all can because y'all are, because y'all see me every Tuesday and Monday. I mean, Monday and Wednesday. Oh, that's the last one? You want to split it?
Yeah, one more. Gotta get some more before we come back.
We have some Wednesday. But anyway, First Lady Kales, I see you said grab that oil and command everything to line up with the Lord. I've done that. I actually keep my oil in my purse. Shout out to missionary sister evangelist Deanna Hardy for that blessed oil, because I bless my whole house with it. I bless my children with it. It stays with me. And I probably need to do that again because, once you start getting your life in order and start living with God, things start to happen and life just gets rough. Life is getting rough. Not to mention I'm going to school, going to work, I'm parenting. It's difficult. So on top of that, we got these businesses, we got these commitments. So yeah, I just feel like I know that what God has for me, I'm not ready for it yet. So he's trying to get me to, he's preparing me to get ready for it. And
that's
baby,
what it is.
My God,
that's exactly what it is.
It's easy for us to say we ain't ready or I don't want it. I don't want it. Like everybody that's connected to me that God is doing great things for, or they're doing things, they're working in God, they all said that they told God no. They told God no, it can't be me. And I see why they said it. Because I'm saying the same thing now, like, oh my God, it can't be. I know you ain't chose me, but yet I say I'm the chosen one. I always say I'm the chosen one, so I spoke that. I spoke God to choose me. Well, how the heck am I trying to say what I'm trying to say?
You spoke it into existence.
I did. I wanted to say, yeah. I spoke that thing. I spoke him into choosing me. So now he chose me. Now I got to do what he need me to do because, okay, you call yourself the chosen one. You say you my favorite. All right, now show out. And it's time for me to show out that he whooping me and I just want to crawl under this table.
It's the same thing for me. Like when he told me a podcast, I'm like, what? Like literally, like me in front of people talking, it was never in my cards.
And just look at how you're
It was so now
blossoming.
I say I'm ready for whatever it is he has for me because
That's
I know
it.
that whatever he is has for me. He said his plan for me was to prosper me.
Yeah.
So whatever God has for me, I'm ready for him, and I'm willing to climb for him. I'm willing to swim for him. I'm ready to do the limbo for him. Whatever he had me to go through to do it, I'm willing to do because I know that he's a God and he has never failed me yet.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
Yolanda said, I know that God cleared our house and all those around us so that we could concentrate on what's in front of us. It's literally woke me up to my children in every situation I need to pray on. Amen. God will put your situation right in front of you and show it to you so that you will be able to pray on it.
Yeah.
Just like he did just today. That was a prime example. And even though that may have not been your experience at that moment, but the fact that we was able to call it out, he's showing you like that's what he does. He will put it right in front of you so you can start paying attention and you can start, oh, okay, I need to pray on that.
Yeah.
Yep, I need to get that. I need to pray on that. I need to get that. I was always the type of learner that I never needed to go through nothing to get the message, to get the lesson.
That's
I
good.
never had to. I watched what she go through and he go through, and I know not to do that.
Yeah.
They got to. I ain't doing that. You got to. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, that's just like when you kids. Like I seen you, I seen what you did, and you got that whooping.
I ain't doing that. I'm good.
I still did it. I still did
You was
it.
that one that they got to show you.
Yes, I don't touch that because it's hot. I wanted to. I want to feel how hot is it. That's me. Even still as an adult, like I just like let me just go in the store. I'm still like, you know how you tell your kids don't touch nothing. I still go in the store touching everything. That's why I don't even go in stores. I'm that one. So that's why God is whipping me because I already told you don't do this and you still doing it. I showed you. I showed you what will happen. And you still did it. Like that's insanity.
And you probably acknowledged it and spoke it out your mouth too while you were saying it.
I sure did.
Yeah. So I know that you do because you already said it. You said it out loud. I know that you got what I was trying to tell you.
And so that's why I'm whooping on you. That's why you know how you whooping your kids.
You get it because you
and
deserve
you said
it.
Now why after you get done? Now why did I whoop you? Now why are you in trouble? I told you to do X, Y, Z, and you still did it. You knew not to do this. Or you ask your kids, if you do such and such, what's gonna happen? All right, I'm just making sure you understand. Because if you do it and I do this, I don't want you to be looking at me like I don't know why you did it. And it be me. Like I know what's gonna happen. And that's why I had to get out of the habit of saying, I think me and you was on the phone. And I said something, I was like, God, please forgive me. Please forgive me for what I'm about, blah, blah, blah. And I still do. And I checked myself. Was I talking to you? I was like, let me not ask him for forgiveness when I know I'm about to go do something that I know I'm not supposed to
Just
do.
don't do it.
I just did it.
Right. Just don't do it.
I'm just gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna just do it. But I mean, I did just do it. But yeah, you can't ask God for forgiveness. Or that's just like your kids doing something like, Mom, please don't whoop me, but I'm about to do this. Now, unless, because my son had to do something one time. And he was like, Mom, please, I don't want to get in trouble, but this, that, and the third happened. And this before I've been saved for a long time. But it's before I became healed. He said, Mom, this girl 12-year-old girl put her hands on my 6-year-old. Amira was 5 at the time. She's 7 now. She was 5 at the time. Or maybe she was 6. No, she was 5. She was 6. I don't know. But my son said, Mom, this girl did such and such. I'm just about to tell you because, I don't want to get in trouble. But blah, blah, blah happened. He was like, please, Mom, don't be mad at me. I said, you better rock her world. Was I wrong? That was me getting my lick back, wasn't it? But I told him, you better rock her world. So, yeah, I be asking for, I be trying to stop asking for forgiveness. Sorry, my son keep texting me. But yeah, so I'm not gonna ask God to forgive me for something before I do it if I know I'm about to do something.
It's just like your kids be like, um, you whoop me, like, why you whoop me, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I'm hurt that I had to whoop you because why
I
did
don't
I
be
have to
hurt.
whoop you? Why did I have to whoop you? Like, you know what you're supposed to be doing. That's like
I love seeing kids get. Is it weird that I like seeing kids? I love seeing kids get whooped. Ooh, hit him for me. I like seeing that. I don't like. I don't whoop my kids like that for real, and they be needing. They be needing whoopings. I got whoopings, and I think that's why because I felt like, and I'm gonna say this publicly. I felt like my mom over whooped us. I felt like we was over whooped, so I feel like I don't wanna whoop on my kids because sometimes it changes and sometimes it don't because I don't feel like it only hurt. Like I don't feel like whoopings made me a better kid. Like I'm a better adult because I got whoopings as a kid.
I'm a better adult because my brother got whooping. That sounds like that boy was bad.
I don't feel like. So how was he now as an adult?
He calmed down a whole lot.
Because of the whoopings or just because he grew up?
Maybe I don't know, but whatever it was, I know it grew me up. His whoopings grew me up. Sometimes, and that's just it too. Sometimes the punishments that you receive don't even be for you; it be for somebody else. God, he gets on us. He gets down to our level to make sure that we understand whatever it is that he needs for us to understand. You know how like you got a visual learner, you got a learner that's hands on, or somebody that got to hear something. God, he does it how you need to learn. He knows your learning pattern, and he makes sure that you get it the way you need to get it.
Okay, so like being like I'm from the show me state, you got to show me.
Right.
But in like how I'm in school right now and I get nothing done at home, I ain't get nothing done there. I got so much stuff done today in class. I didn't get nothing done at the library. God forgive me for lying. Yes, I did. Just a little bit, but I got more done in the classroom. So, excuse me. So, and me saying that, and I've always been people that's on here that really know me. Like I always been like, you ain't got to go to church. But I mean, well, you don't have to go to church, but sometimes it's okay to dip and dab and sit in there for a hot second. What your face look like that for? Because
That's a whole other subject.
oh, that's a whole nother story.
By
Ain't no story
itself.
to okay. So, but I'm just gonna say what I gotta say, and I'm jump up off of it. But I do feel like sometimes we do need to be like church, like not in the building because we can have church right here. We can get a couple more people, and we can sit here and we can have church. But sometimes you do need to be around those like-minded people.
That's what we do. We do that anyway. We do that already.
So we still have church. So you can't do it by yourself. I'm just saying, like, I can't study by myself. I be needing to be around. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
Because I already know where you at with it.
I'm not at nowhere.
I already know where you at with it.
I just feel like like I just hate when people will say
You gotta
things
stop using that H word.
I dislike, strongly dislike, capital H. When people be like, what I'm saying, oh, you only have to learn this way, or if you're not learning this way, then you're
It's the
in
wrong way.
error, or whatever the case may be. Because like, okay, so you bring people to God this way, but not everybody can receive God that way because that's not their learning ability. That's not how they learn. Some people got to go into the gutter and get God's people and get them that way. They don't need them already half ready. Some people got to actually go to the gutter and get them. That means that you got to talk they talk. You got to
For
walk they
sure.
walk.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You got, and to be judgmental, to be like, what I'm saying, oh, well, I had people to tell me all the time, like, what I'm saying, God says don't associate yourself with people that, is in the world or of the world or this, that, and the other. Well, how am I
How
supposed
you
to
out of the
get
queue?
them to him if I don't associate myself with these type of people? Now I'm not gonna go to the club with them. I'm not finna go I'm not gonna go to the club with them. I'm not finna go no, dancing and shaking my behind or I'm not gonna be doing ungodly things with them. But for me to be associating with them or me to have a conversation with them or me to respect them as the person that they are, I'm gonna do that. Because I'm no better than they are. Just because our lives are different and because our lives are different and we have, went down different paths, don't make them no better than me or don't make me no better than them. My assignment is to bring as many souls to the Most High God as I possibly can. so they can meet and learn Him for themselves, and then they could go out and they can help somebody else. Wouldn't it be an awful shame that this world God say, okay, lights out, it's this the end right now, and a lot of people don't make it because people were so stuck up and so sedity that they was like, oh, they didn't speak my language, so I didn't reach out. God was the person, and matter of fact, God didn't come for those that was healed. He came for those that was broken. He came for those that was going through something. If you got it all together, then what you need God for?
Because you ain't gonna listen to him.
What you need him for? What you need him for? If you got everything together, what do you need him for? What can he do for you if you got everything together? God wants to be needed. He needs to be needed. He needs to be needed. He wants to be needed. And ain't nobody better than the next person. So please get off of that. Please get off of that. This is a transparent podcast, and I'm gonna say whatever it is needs to be said.
And either you gonna stay or you gonna go on about your business, but ain't nothing gonna change over
I ain't
here.
stepping
Okay?
on no toes on purpose, but if your feet in the way, then hey, you better move it. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're your own God.
Well, God is in me, that's for sure. God is in me. I don't believe I'm my own God because I believe there is a God higher than me, but he's definitely in me. But I'm not finna sit here and I'm not finna.
What do you mean by that, Yolanda? You're your own God. So are you speaking in like we're gods and goddesses? Is that what you're speaking in? I just want you to break that down for us real quick. So that well, for me, I don't know if you understood, but I just want
You
you
can
to
break it
break it
down
down.
so it could have clarity. It's nothing wrong with clarity.
Oh, okay then. There you go, girl. There you go. Understand
Right.
a whole lot better. So for
Right.
y'all who's listening in, someone said that you're your own God. She was like, if you don't need him and if you're already healed, then you're your own God. Yeah. 'Cause you don't need him for nothing.
Exactly. Clayton said he went back to the kids. He said, "You're right. Should not treat. You're right. We should not treat our kids how we was treated as kids. That chain has to be broken." Well, it all depends on how you was treated as kids. Everybody didn't grow up in an abusive home. Everybody. First of all, let me say I had an amazing mom. I mean, I had some things happen to me, but my mom was amazing. I'm not, she was I had a good mom. So everybody's household is not the same. The bad things need to be broken. You could take the good from your childhood and pass it on to your kids as well. Just not the bad things. When you know better, you do better. That's just, that's how that goes. Not everything was bad. You got to give credit where credit was due. It's due.
Shout out to Mama Rise.
Right. Let me see if I got any more. I hate this because they jumping around like it's not in order. So I gotta
It
go
is in
try
order.
to.
It's just that because it's so delayed
Hmm.
and how we seeing the messages.
No, it's not in order. You see how I say 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, and then 53 minutes, and then I have some. I go down some be like now. See to say 9 minutes, 2 minutes. It's not in order, so I have to go like right here, then go to the newest to see. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
'Cause
I know what it feels like to be completely empty after showing up. God forgave me, and if I had, oh
ever
God
forgive
forgive
me
me
if
if I
I
have
made
made
you
you
feel
feel
that
that
way.
way.
Amen. Amen.
And
Sister.
that's what we have to do. Like that's what we
Amen.
have to do. And then when we do ask him for forgiveness, we gotta really mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell that that was genuine. But it's easy for us to say, God forgive me. God forgive me. And then we keep doing the same thing. That's just no, that's insanity. We keep doing the same thing and asking God to forgive us like something like we think something's gonna change with whatever. Or no, we that's insanity is when you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
No.
But what's the purpose of apologizing for something if you're gonna continue to keep doing the same thing?
Exactly. A lot of people don't understand that. What I'm saying? Forgiveness and repentance means turning away from it. You know what I'm saying? They can say, "Oh, well, God forgave me, so I can keep on carrying on my life." Yes, you can keep on carrying on with your life, just not your life. You gotta carry on. Don't do the same. If you're gonna sin, don't do the sin that you ask to be forgiven for.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And then it starts saying, "Well, God knows my heart." So he just know you just a messed up individual. You just gonna keep doing these same things. You just keep asking to forgive him. Because eventually he's just gonna turn a blind ear. I don't even hear you no more. You just gonna keep doing the same thing. I don't even hear what you're
That's like
saying.
read
The word. Is it Hosea 5 to 6?
Yeah, I think it was about that's what I read today. Like, saying it's like, what I'm saying, you're gonna be so low, you're gonna cry for him, and he's not going to hear you. Why? Because he has given you chance after chance after chance to get it right, and you kept on calling his bluff. You kept on calling his bluff.
Like the child who called wolf, cried wolf. You keep saying this, that, and the third. It's a wolf. It's a wolf. Then everybody come to your rescue when ain't no wolf. And then when you finally crying wolf, it's really a wolf. Ain't nobody gonna eat. We not listening to what you saying because you done been saying the same thing over and over. So now I'm not about to get up and run for you to make to see what's going on. And he do us the same way.
So my Facebook people, if I'm trying to get to your messages, it's not intentional for me. I have to keep on refreshing because it's like they just going all over the place, all over the place. So, but back to Demetria, I just want to say that since he heard you, um, and that's a good acknowledgement that you just did.
Yeah,
that's
for
a really
sure.
good
We all need
acknowledgement.
to do that. God forgive us. I ask him all the time, like all the time, God forgive me for those things that I've done that I, knowingly and unknowingly, because sometimes we sin and we don't even know it.
Girl, yes.
We don't even know
A
it.
lot
Like,
of
from our
times.
thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, God forgive me for even thinking that thought. I say all the time. Like, God forgive me for even thinking that thought. Like, my goodness.
When we just on the phone, I was just saying, like, you cannot be mad at a person and I go to them and let them know how they offended you, or that's a sin.
Mm-hmm.
That is a sin. And a lot of people don't know that. You got people like, I just cut them off. I ain't got time for that. I just cut them off the whole time. The other person may not even have no malice or no ill intent towards you. They just probably was going through something themselves. They didn't know how to express themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But you never gave them a chance to rectify. You never gave them a chance to let you know, hey, it wasn't like that.
Mm-hmm. That's just like the situation I'm going through right now with my cousin. Like one day I came and sat down with her, and then the next we was supposed to link up. It was like a Friday. Then we was supposed to link up on a Sunday. All of a sudden I'm blocked from everything. I don't know. What did I do? I didn't even know that there was an issue. So, they say that we're supposed to, if there's an fault with your neighbor, you're supposed to go correct it. And that's what I just spoke at my grandma's thing on at her memorial on Saturday. Like, and it's in our family. And like I told them, because y'all know, on my lives, I always say, when I'm trying to encourage somebody, even if it is to encourage myself, like I'm with the things that's going on in families. Like I'm kind of ticked off with a couple family members, and I probably should reach out to them. But I just feel like I've been doing that my whole entire life, reaching out to people and trying to correct things. But when I didn't do anything wrong, and I know even sometimes we gotta apologize for the thoughts that we had. Because I done thought some things about some people, or I might have said something in my mind, that I have to apologize for. But I just lost my train of thought. Y'all remember how I was telling y'all God be shutting me up in the middle of a conversation? He just did that. Because I don't remember what I was about to say.
So that's my sister-in-law. So Clay was like, I should have clarified that shaking my head. So when he said, we was talking about the families, growing up in the families and things like that, and I said, taking the good from the family. He said, I whoop my kids because I got whooped, and sometimes I think I overdid it myself. Sometimes, like, we try our best not to be that parent, that abused parent, that
Abusive.
we try our best not to be that abusive parent that we had. And because when we try something not to be it, then we become it. You know what I'm saying? You have to sometimes just step back and just reevaluate. It's like, okay, when I was that young,
How did I feel?
How did I feel? Or what did I wish would have been done that would have got my attention instead of what was done? And then try that, on your child versus, just doing what was done to you.
That's good, because and a lot of times, like with these absent fathers, sometimes we don't okay, backdrop. Yes. But like with the absent fathers, like a lot of people say, you okay, I'm not even gonna get on that. So I'm just gonna speak on being a single parent and how people be like, oh, you saw the red flags or you knew the red flags or whatever before you chose to have kids with such and such and such and such. A lot of times, and I can speak for several single mothers because I know them. A lot of times we don't see those red flags. We don't experience that because they don't show us that. Um, like, well, you knew that they wasn't involved with such and such and such and such. A lot of times we don't see that either because we know the other party, we know how the other party is, and oh, they're not involved in the kid's life because the mother isn't letting them. And a lot of times that it do be that, but then once you see that it's the other person, the dad, that's not being a parent, and then you find out what their upbringing was, or their dad wasn't there. So sometimes that's the reason why they're bull crap dad. Parent, whatever, because it's some bullcrap mamas too. But to go back on this to try not to be the parent that you had when you was growing up, it's so hard to when you come from a toxic household. I mean, on both sides, it's toxic literally every day, and you always say, "When I grow up, I'm not gonna be a parent like that. I'm gonna do this for my kids. I'm gonna be this type of mom. I'm gonna be this type of dad." Whatever the case may be, and you grow up and you have your children, and you start to realize, like, dang, I sound just like my mom. Dang, I sound just like my dad. I'm doing the same things that they did. Corrected in that moment. Corrected in that moment because I came from a yelling household. Everybody who know Angel know that she is loud. I am a yeller. I don't have an inside voice. I don't know how to whisper. My whisper is outside voice.
I'm guilty of that too.
So I just had to have a conversation with my children. And I do this all the time. I do it all the time. I always apologize to my kids because it's not fair to them because a lot of times we take out our frustrations on them. Sometimes it comes from our childhood traumas. So now it's in our household because I see myself. I see myself in my son, my 12-year-old. I see him. So I see that child that I was in him. So I know exactly how he feels because I felt the exact same way. He don't even tell me. He just asked me yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. He just asked me yesterday, like, Mom, how do you be knowing things? I always tell my son because God showed me. He was like, well, I thought that you just be saying that. No, I don't just be saying that. Like, I really be seeing it first. God will show you. There's always warning before destruction. So even with our kids, so I don't even know who this is for, and it could just be for me. Listen to your kids. Allow your children to have a voice. Because a lot of times, some of us we wasn't allowed to have a voice because whatever our parents said, that's what it was. Allow your kids to have a voice. Yeah, I'm talking to myself.
Well, just sit down and get to know your kids. Let me say that.
Because sometimes, listen, COVID. When COVID happened, like sometimes we think we really know our kids. When COVID happened, I learned so much about my son and my daughter. She was only 2. I learned so much about my kids during COVID because we couldn't go nowhere. Y'all remember we couldn't go outside. Well, Canada was still up and running, so I was still able to go to work. But I was still able to spend a lot of time with my kids because a lot of y'all don't even know y'all kids' favorite colors. A lot of
what they into, what they
really like. Because a lot of us parents. Well, I'm just gonna say us. I'm just gonna say us because a lot of us parents allow the TV, the phones, and the iPads to babysit our kids. So yeah, they like Bluey or they like Roblox or they like GTA, whatever it is. That you think that's what they like because that's what you gave them to get them out your face, to get them out your way. But have you ever just sat down with your kids and asked them like, what you like to do? Like I know my daughter, my 6, 7-year-old, she loves game nights, love it, and we can play Uno Attack or Uno No Mercy every day. That's what she's gonna do. None of my kids really watch TV at all. I've never even been that parent. We don't do that. I've always been, well, not always. God forgive me for about to tell that lie, but I always try to be the parent. I'm not to lie again. I've never been that parent that was
Dad.
I've never been that parent. I like if my close friends did tell you. I've never been that. I've never been that hands on mom. Never been the mom to like my friend girl. I love her. I love her to life. Like she gets my daughter all the time. They go do all the fun mommy and daughter things. And I said in this season, it took for me to heal to be the mom that I'm gonna do these things. And I started doing everything that I've always wished. I was about to say wanted, but I've always wished I had as a kid. Like if it wasn't for my dad called me his son until I was 15. So to me, I show tough love because that's what I got from my dad. Like I spent like a lot of time with my dad, one-on-one times with my dad because I was hunting with him, I was working on cars with him, I was laying semen with him, I was doing all those things with my dad. So that's why I have this tough exterior. I don't know what it's like to have a soft girl era. That's not who I've never been a soft girl. Like I'm a crybaby, so I'm like an egg. I'm hard on the outside, soft on the inside. Like that's just who I am. So now I'm removing that shell so that I can be that soft mom or that soft parent to my children because I don't want them to think that, oh, because I grew up in a yelling household that that's what they have to answer to. My son calls when I'm gentle parenting, my son always say, "Mom, why you gotta act like a white mom? Would you want to phone me?" I'm like, that's not a white mom thing.
So basically, what he's saying is yelling is normal.
And he said that. And he said, well, I'm used to it now. Because I asked him, I said, is this how you want me to talk to you all the time? Like, do you want me to continue to talk to you? He was like, I'm used to it. And that broke my heart because for the last 6 years, this is who I've been. My son is 12. He'll be 13. Well, I should say 13 because he's about to turn 13 in a couple months. But for the last 6 years, this is who I've been to him as a mother. And it's not fair to him because he was never used to it. But I allowed someone to turn me into that person. I take full responsibility because I could have when all them red flags was up in my face like this. Because they was in my face like that. For real. Like I move over, it's moving with me. Them red flags was there, I seen it. Didn't matter which way I turned, it was right there. And I ignored it. So now my kids have to pay for it. Hey. So now my kids have to pay for it, but now it's our responsibility. And then a lot of us kids are like that. A lot of us is like that. So now it's our responsibility to change that for our children. And a lot of us is just like this with God. So now we have to change our ways so that we can be pleasing in His sight for real. Respect Him, so that He can. When we go home, what He's supposed to say when you well done, my faithful in some job. What is it?
Well done, my faithful servant.
That.
So, my daughter as well. Like, if I don't sit down and listen to them talk, I wouldn't know nothing about them.
Yeah.
I have some really pretty awesome daughters. Like, they are so awesome. And I'm thinking about the girls because I thought that I knew them. I thought that, my daughters are funny. They are funny. They are hilarious. Um, they be having so many inside jokes. Um, they twins, but they so the opposite, but the same at the same time. I have learned so much about my children as well. My son, the one who gave me the flux today, I'm still trying to learn him. Like, and it's heartbreaking for me to sit here and say that as a mom that I don't know my child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Someone that I dedicated my whole life to. I wasn't the partying mom. I wasn't the mom who picked men over my children. I wasn't the mom who was a workaholic and didn't give my kids any time. I spent a lot of time with my kids, and I always talked about the Bible and God. Talked about the commandments, trying to, let them know the proper ways that they supposed to live. And I still don't know my kids. I didn't know my kids. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mario, my oldest, I knew him because it was just me and him for the longest. For 5 years, we rocked together. Me and the girls, I'm just now. I have to sneak in, hear their conversation. I love to hear them converse with each other. And I love to hear them converse with each other because they just be so natural with each other. And it's like with me, I learned that it's my fault. And the reason why it's my fault because with me they like on the fence. Like, well, is mama gonna be mad? Is she gonna yell today? Like, don't say that, it's gonna make mom mad. Don't say that, so it's just some things that I have to change or that, I'm willing to change, to make sure that the relationship between me and my children are healthy. Because that's what it's all about. Mom, I know that you were saying some things as far as I don't know what you was trying to say. You said sometimes weapons don't something. You're gonna have to rewrite your statement. Clayton said, Angel, that's 100% real. Our kids need to have a voice. That's the reason why I am the way I am with my kids. My kids got a voice. I had a lot of flashbacks. People telling me that my kids they talk too much, like they're able to say what they want to say, but I made them that way, and I don't regret making them that way. But I always told them to say what you how you feel, but do it in a respectful way.
Absolutely.
Because like even when I was younger, I never had a voice either. I remember trying to express myself and was told that I was talking back, and literally I wasn't talking back. I was literally just trying to explain, just trying to let them know that that's not how it was or how I felt about it or I wasn't trying to do whatever it is that was accusing of me trying to do. We have to get to know our kids for one, and then we have to listen to our kids. Because to know them is to know, okay, well they will say this or this is how they express themselves. People express themselves differently. You got the ones that's closed in, you got the ones that's outspoken, you got the ones that, what I'm saying, like have trouble learning how to communicate, and we supposed to be that guide to help.
Kiana said now moms have to work on allowing children to know them. Learning more about my mom has changed a lot. And that's real good.
Oh, that is real good.
That's real good. That's real good. And that comment when you sent it and I just read it, it really made me want to reach out to my mom. Because I feel like my whole life has been back and forth with my mom. Like those who know me know that it's been a back and forth thing with my mom, and I still to this day at 36 don't really know why, but I would really wish.
It's okay. It's all right.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Transparency. It's fine. We human.
Just really wish I do I want to have a conversation with her because I want to know what it is. I feel like if we can.
To learn her, to understand her would be
It would help me to understand me.
yeah, absolutely.
Like I look just like my mom. Like I look just like my mom. But I really, it makes me really want to know, like, dang, why is it, why is our relationship like this? Because is it really me? Like, what is it that I'm doing it? But I honestly feel like, woo, um, like, dang, what is it? What is it? I don't want it. I don't want this to be attached to me anymore. Like, I want to know what it is so that I can work on who I am. Because a lot of people, like, I know somebody close to me said, it's because you look like your mom and you and your mom act like y'all the same person. So y'all are always going to butt heads. But this is literally something that God, I thought I was healed from that. Like I thought I was okay. Oh my God, I don't even mean to even be like this.
You ain't gonna try your face, but if we be transparency, it is okay.
I just feel like once I learned that I can really grow and be a better mom because that's what I've been praying for. God, I just want to be a better mom to my kids. I want to be, I want to be a better person. And until I really find that that's the last piece of puzzle. That's the last piece of my puzzle right there. And I didn't even know. I really didn't even know that this was about to happen.
Just love me that you just got a breakthrough.
Yeah, I really didn't. Thank you, Kiana, for asking that question because I didn't even know. But yeah, we do need to learn our appearance. I feel like, thank you. That's it. I don't even want to keep talking. I don't even got nothing else to say.
Well, um, first of all, you don't not gotta hide your face. You was okay. We are human. We go through stuff. I think that you just found the answer, a a solution to at least get started, right? Yeah. So all praise to the Most High God for that. Well, you gotta cut it off. Um, yeah. So yeah. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna say it again. This is a transparency podcast. Y'all might see us up here crying. Y'all might see us. What y'all see is what y'all get. It's real. You know what I'm saying? This is real. We got real feelings. You know what I'm saying? We got real people to go through real things. We say this all the time, over and over again. None of this is for show. Okay. Um, I thank each and every last one of you. Um, my cousin Yolanda, that's always got my back and be holding YouTube down. I thank you so much to all the ones that be on our Facebook pages and our TikTok pages. Y'all come with y'all comments. Y'all be leaving, good advice. Y'all be bringing out good questions. We appreciate y'all. Y'all the reason why we are able to keep going and we don't sit and get a little crazy looking at each other. We really appreciate y'all from the bottom of our hearts. Um, we just want you guys to just continuously to share this. Um, and if you guys like YouTube, y'all go and find us on YouTube too and like and subscribe. Um, I'm not calling it again. That's not what I'm doing. But I'm just trying to get Angel a little time, to get herself together a little bit and see where else we're gonna go this and where God's gonna lead us.
I want to say this.
Go ahead.
Parents,
Mm-hmm.
moms, dads, even siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't talk to mine. Oh my goodness. I know that we're going to get one family. We're only born into one family. God blessed me with another family. But I would like to really have my family. I just don't. So if you do have any issues with yourself, let your family know. Like, it's okay. Every families fuss and fight all the time, right? I'm so sorry.
What you apologizing for? So, family fuss and fight all the time. But it's good to not judge from the very beginning, but just try to get to understand the person, try to see where they're at. People deal with stuff all the time and you don't even know what they're dealing with, so you just assume that everything is about you, or they just don't like you, or they just jealous about you, or this, that, and the other. Take time out to sit there and learn the person. Learn why they doing the things they doing. Learn, why y'all distant. Just learn because just a little bit. Y'all know 90% of the fallouts be about miscommunication. I thought it could be stuff that could be easily fixed.
When I say my family is so dysfunctional, we can't even we can't sit down. All of us can't sit down and have a conversation without one person. See, I'm not a pushover. I've been that my whole life. So I'm not that pushover no more. So I don't tolerate bullcrap no more. So if I feel any type of way, I'm going to now I remove myself. And I just did that at a family meeting. I removed myself. But if we can just have a sit down when everybody can just shut up and listen. And that's with anybody. If we can just shut up and listen so that we can learn our siblings, because like you said, like even me, my son is 12. I think I know him, but it's a lot of things that I don't know about my baby. He lives with me and I'm around him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know everything. If you can be transparent with your child, let them know these are the things that I had to deal with. It's okay to be honest with your kids. We so used to our parents lying to us and covering up stuff for us
and then we grow up to be a dysfunctional family because I don't know you like that for real. I don't know my mom. I don't know my mom. And that's been my mom for 36 years. Would I like to get to know her? Yes. So that I can find out who I am and why I am the way that I am and why we keep clashing so much. What is it that I can do? Everybody always say, Angie, you got a smart mouth. Where did it come from? Where did I get it from? Who did I get it from? Kiana said, start by holding everyone accountable instead of saying that's just how so and so is. And that's so unfortunate because that's what we say. And in that you said that's just how they are, they're never gonna change. I say the same thing about my son's dad. That's just how he is. He's always been like that, and it's okay, and that's how everybody say. That's why everybody just sweep it under the rug. How his behavior, that's just how he is. But why is he the way that he is? My dad. Everybody who know my dad know he is something else. And that's what we say, just as sweet, but we need to really figure these things out so that we can find out who we are as children and as parents. So that little child in us can really grow up and I'd be able to really identify who we are. So Kiana, I really thank you for that question. Or was that a question or a statement? That was a statement. I really thank you for that. I really did not even know that I even had these feelings until I read your question. But in order for us to, and this is just off, this is not even on the, no, this can go back to what the question is. So, the Bible is supposed to be so that we, or any book of life that you follow when it's talking about God, that is to teach us who God is. So we know who our dad is. So he told us and showed us who he is and how he wants us to treat him and who he is to us.
That's right.
So our earthly parents, should do the same thing. So who are you to? Who are you?
Yeah, that is good.
Who are you? And so we need to really sit down. So I'm about to do this when I get home. I'm about to sit my son down and I'm just asking, and I know he's not going to because my son have this wall up and it's because of me and I know it. Because I've shut my kids out. And I know that. But I've opened that door back up to them so that they can understand, like, I'm here. Judgment free. You can talk to me about anything. But they're so used to me being so bullheaded and talking at them instead of listening, not allowing them to have a voice that they don't even know if they can really trust. Can I really talk to you? Can I really be real with you? Like we can say, oh, I know I can be real with God and we can be real with him. But our kids need to be able to be real with us just like that.
Right.
We need to be able to be real with our earthly parents just like we can be real with God.
That's right. And so, since your son, feels that way, then when you go home tonight, don't have him to ask the questions today. Just put it the thought in his head and just tell him, hey, we're gonna revisit this on such and such day. Right now, any question that you ever wanted to ask me, we're gonna have a mother and son moment. Latrice said, I don't even know you, love, but I do know God's got you. You got me crying.
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, I don't like crying. I'm a crybaby. But I don't like crying in front of people. I'll cry at home all day. But I just don't like crying in front of people. So,
Okay.
and that's why I cover myself. Crying is ugly.
It's okay.
And I think I had that ugly cry.
We be ugly sometimes when we cry. It's okay. That's part of healing. So.
And I just thank God.
Y'all are so awesome. Like I'm telling y'all are so awesome tonight. I am loving each and every last one of you guys.
Brittany said that she feels the same way. As I was speaking, I did see what she was saying. She said she feels the same way, and she can relate. And Queen said her too. And that's it.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of times, it be a lot of us going through this. It don't matter how old you are. A lot of us be going through that or this, and we can't really go to our parents because we already know. Or we think, because I remember I told somebody, it is okay to cry. And I know that it's okay to cry. I tell my kids that all the time. It's okay to cry, but have a reason to cry. Don't just cry for nothing. And if you're gonna cry, and it's not the right time, you can go. Let me use that first. You can go in your room and do it. Go in your room and cry. And then when you're done crying, then you can come back. And then you come back. But A lot of times people are scared to talk to their parents about certain situations because we already know how our parent is going to react.
Right. Or you think you know
You
how they
think you know how they're going to be reacting. It's going to be something different. I just told one of my friends a couple weeks back. I told her she had to ask her every time we cry, we water the flowers that's waiting to bloom.
Wow.
I water flowers every day. I water flowers every day as a fellow crybaby myself. Okay. But I told her, she was like, I know if I ask my mom and dad, they're gonna say no because they always say or they always saying such and such. I said, ask anyway. And it's so easy for us to tell other people things that we need to
No.
know to apply to ourselves. Like it's easy for me to sit here and have this conversation with people, and then I go back and rewatch what I said. And I'm like, dang, how am I telling somebody else to do that? And I need to apply that to me too. That's why I always say we. I don't never just say you or them or they. I say we
Always
because
include
I'm
ourselves.
included in the number.
Absolutely.
I'm included in the number. And this is all part of my this is all part of my pruning right now. So God is not going to let up off me until I am completely healed. And that right there is a place that I'm not healed in. And the thing is, ooh wee.
I got something to say.
Hold on.
I got
The man from the you remember that reading I got? He said that God is going to bring stuff to my forefront that I even forgot about.
He did say that. And I got something else to say to you too. Remember how I was just telling you how your kids was a warfare? They use your kids to. God's sitting here right now showing you how to break it off.
Mhm.
That's what this is right now. I just recognize that. That's what this is right now. So all praises to the Most High God because He shows up, even when we don't think that He's hearing us. He shows up and He's doing that exactly right now.
And He will use your people.
He will use your people to get to you. He's showing you right now how to break it, and He just gave it to you. She came out with the statement, and He just gave it to you. You know what you need to do. Accountability is a mug because you know I'm gonna be on you.
I know I got a few accountability partners. Cause Kiana keep me on it. Like it ain't so crazy. It's so God how He talks to people, certain people. Like when I first came out with a situation that I went through, it was to her, and I even asked her, like, I don't know why I just made me. I don't even know why I just said it, but it was to her. And then just for Him bringing us together the way that He did, and then a conversation that we had today, because God will use people to put people together,
Absolutely.
and then remove that.
We just said that. And then move it because they just don't need no more for them.
Your only a lot of
sometimes your only person is to bring two other people together.
And then you got to remove yourself. So God will so I guess that's why God used y'all know I'm a clown, right?
You being funny now.
That's why God will put you and that deadbeat together to make that baby.
No, that was you on your own. That was you. Don't blame him for that one.
Woo! Knee slapper, as my cousin say. No, I'm just playing, God. You know I be playing. I play too much. I know, but I needed a laugh. You just had me crying in front of all these people.
I just laugh with you, so. When you talk to your baby, listen to him. Let him be vulnerable. Do not make anything he says about you. It's all about him in that moment.
Yeah, and then something they were saying.
She said, "No, they need to be sorry."
I know. Yeah, So with my son, and this is also very hard with my healing journey, and trying to heal my kids for my son. He don't open up to me at all. Like he won't. I can see that it's something wrong with him, and I ask him like, "Son, what's wrong?" And he'll be like, "Nothing, nothing. Why you say that?" Because there's something bothering you, and he'll start crying. And I always tell him it's the reason why you're crying, because you wouldn't be crying for nothing. So what is wrong? And he still won't tell me. So there's a barrier right now between us that I've been working on since September with my son. And so and it's he do have a therapist. I do have a therapist, but we can't talk. Like she can't tell me what's wrong with him. She know what it is.
but she can't tell me what it is that is wrong with him. But I know that she checked me about some things, but I had already knew. Just like, you checked me that, but I already knew. But sometimes, you need um that checking, and that's how I knew. I always knew once I got in the last relationship that I was in, and I thank God for the situation that I wanted so bad that he moved out of my life. Detroit. He moved out of my life because I know. And I really had to sit back and like, dang, why was all that so good and blah blah blah. I know that I'm not ready for any relationship until I get my relationship with my son. My two youngest will be good. But until I get the relationship with my son better. Because the way that I was stuck up that situation, I would have neglected my kids again.
Oh, praises. Thank God that he removed that.
So and it was and I know that so that rejection was God's protection. And and he wasn't protecting me, he was protecting my babies. And so God, I thank you, right? I thank you right now for that because it just came to mind right now. We talked about this and you're dating yourself this season. That's absolutely correct. And I wanted that thing so bad. Because I know that that's what I deserve. And so God showed me that that's what I can have.
I was going to say, maybe he showed you that that's what you would get once you get right with him.
He gave that to me clear as day. I was just dropped my kids off at school and I was driving down the street and I asked him. Remember, I be telling you, I asked God a question to get that answer. I asked God, I asked God for the purpose of in everything. So God, what was the purpose of me experiencing that? And he said to me, I showed you what you can have once you get yourself together. Once you get together. And I'm about to say this to anybody listening, stop praying with your hands closed. I know that this is the way that y'all see people praying. You cannot receive nothing with closed hands. Start praying with your hands open. And God will place whatever it is that you deserve and that he have for you when you're ready. He's going to place it in your hands. We ain't got our blessings to keep rolling off. Try to put something in my hand like this. You can't.
Nope.
You can't. It's going to slide right off. I don't know who that was a message for. I don't even know why I just said that, but there it is. Stop praying with your hands closed. Whoever play with your hands, play with your hands closed. Pray with your hands closed. We talked about this. Let God have his way. And that'd be so hard, letting God have his way. Because that means we're not in control. We are not in control. Once you really start letting God lead, we're not in control. So
I just want to say, as far as let God have his way, right? Like I was in a situation with my husband, and it was a bad one.
Am I in your personal space? Because I'm all up on you. It's like I'm trying to take your energy.
It's okay.
I'm just trying to take
but
it in.
I was in a really bad spot, and it wasn't until I told God, "You can have all of me," and really meant it that time. I was like, "I don't care who goes. I don't care if it takes me further from you. I don't care who goes." And once I said it and I meant it, that's when God started putting the pieces back together.
Yep.
Started putting the pieces back together.
Because he knows when you mean it.
He knows when you mean it. He knows when you're sincere in it. And I was ready. That's when I was ready, and I'm still ready. You know, when you tell God that you surrender, you have to really surrender.
And it's gonna get lonely.
Lay it all down. Give it all to him. Everything. Don't worry about what nobody's saying. I don't care if it's your best friend. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your kids, your significant other. I don't care. Don't worry about what nobody's saying. Keep your eyes on the prize, and the eyes on the prize is him. He gonna work everything else out.
I'm gonna answer that question real quick. In a second. But like, you know how you just said when you surrender all, it's just like that song, "Give me you."
Yep.
Everything else can wait. Give me you. I hope I'm not too late.
Or I want it all.
Or I want it all. Or I want it all. Like for real, you really have to mean that thing, and it get lonely. Like I just told y'all. When I really blessed my house, and I always ask God, well, we all ask God, if it don't mean me no good, and I mean that, because I say that all the time, if it don't mean me no good, if it's not good to me or my kids, God, I ask that you remove it. If it don't benefit me, but I need to start saying, if it don't bring me closer to you, God, remove it. Whoop, there it is.
Maybe she just read your message.
But you said something. Then yes, ma'am. She said I lost my train of thought, so I'm just about to go to this comment. She said, "How do y'all recommend following his instructions, especially when it's sudden?"
Do it.
I open my mouth.
Do it. Let me tell you, when he had me to start Living Peace, I had no recognition what it was or what I was going to do. I heard him. I did what he said to do, and here we are today. I had no idea about no podcast. I had no idea about no lip. What is lip? Live in peace. I started selling T-shirts. I started selling color. As a matter of fact, I got a black coloring book is on Amazon. If anybody want to buy it, it's a great coloring book. I have a spiritual journal that's on Amazon. I started doing these things. And I asked God, what else do you want me to sell? I started selling candles. I make candles. I started selling candles. God, what else do you want me to sell? He told me clear as day, nothing more than the message. Nothing more than the message. So I was like, my husband was like, why don't you start doing church for people? When people die, do rest in peace. I said, nope, because God said nothing more than the message. My son was like, my brother was like, oh, you could put logos on this. I said, nope. God said nothing more than the message. I did not know that he was talking about a podcast, that he wanted me to get his word out to you guys. I did not know that. When God gives you instructions, do it. Trust him. Because he is a God that he will never fail you. He is a God that he cannot lie. Trust him. Just do it. That's it. That's the answer.
And he has been. He has been. He has
What's it
been.
say?
That's one of my Muslims.
Okay, what's it
Muslim.
say?
It says, so as a Muslim, place your trust in Allah, for surely he is your, I don't know all the words, but my protector. Continue placing Allah in your forefront, and He'll surely guide you. And so I'm glad that you came on here. And I'm very thankful that you came on here. But this goes to show, may Allah continue to lead you, have mercy on you, and keep you, and keep you. Alhamdulillah, I received that. I received that. We're all one. We are all one. We all serve the same God, for those who don't know and who judge. I'm learning that in sociology right now for our subculture minded people who don't understand the difference in religions. But that's a different story. That's for another day. That's for another day. What was you saying?
Oh my goodness. I just answered the I don't know who had that question. Who said?
Kiana.
Kiana said, "What do you do
She
when
said
God,
yes, ma'am.
yeah, give you something to do suddenly?" I just told her to just do it.
Yeah.
So that's what it
Oh
is.
yeah. So yeah, but always go to him first. So that's another.
She don't gotta go to
She said
him.
that's next week's topic. You want to come on and do that for story time because we can do that.
He came to her.
That's gonna make. Oh, you're right. He did. But that right there, that's gonna make a lot of people feel some type of way, right? Because people, we're only we only do what we're taught. Because a lot of people don't strip themselves and learn anything else, so they only think that their way is the only way. Come, they can call them 150,000 names, and we can't even call them one, and it's the same thing, just in a different language. Oh, okay. And then they're silent.
I'm trying to read.
She said that's next week's topic.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. What did I say?
I don't know what that is. That's.
Oh, that's the Twitch.
But what is it?
Chief Viewer of StreamView.com. Remove the space. I don't know.
So what is that for? Manageable love seats?
I don't know. Just get the word. That's it. Just get the word. I feel like that was for myself because I've been praying. Oh, why do it say just now? She already said that.
So open up your you're not on your live.
I'm alive up there.
Everything else can wait. Any questions anybody may? Oh, So that was probably me last time.
Yeah, because you lifting it up.
Yeah.
The bar up.
Any questions, concerns anybody may have? No? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Again, we're gonna thank you all for coming on here and engaging with us. Forgive me. I ain't gonna ask y'all for forgiveness because I'm not about to apologize for anything.
I wish you would stop.
I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I apologize.
Don't even apologize. This y'all, we gotta work with her, okay? We gotta work with her. We moving mountains.
That's like old girl telling us long story short.
Right.
That was a 3-hour long story short.
No,
But my bad.
about you.
My bad. But yeah, we definitely appreciate you guys coming on and loving on us the way that y'all do and meeting us right here, right where we are, and knowing that we're not therapists. We're not yet. We're not therapists yet. We're not missionaries yet. We're not none of that. Everything that we do, everything that I do, and I know that everything that she do is in God. So he gets all the glory, all the praise, all the shout outs, all the love, all of that. And again, Kiana, I gotta say this to you again. I thank you so much for allowing me to tap into that part that I was not healed in yet. And like I said in the beginning of this thing, like is he pruning me? I'm in my pruning season right now and it don't feel good. I'm very uncomfortable. So in order for me to continue to grow and to go where God needs me to be, I do have to completely heal. And I thought that last situation I talked about was the last thing because it was in the back of my mind and I forgot about it. But no, he's still bringing things to the forefront that I need to face and that I need to feel, which I just did. And I need to free myself from it.
She felt that thing.
Definitely. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it my business to reach out to my mom.
So, you guys, we love you guys. Thank y'all for coming here with us on tonight. Meet us here. Be the Proverbs 31 woman that you are to get that Ephesians 5.
You better say that.
I know that's right.
You better talk that.
I know that's right. So,
inshallah, inshallah, I'm gonna receive all of that.
Meet us here Wednesday, you guys, for story time. Our guest is Imani.
That's so good.
She has a story to tell, so let's come and support.
And if there's anything that you guys want to come on here and speak about,
start reaching out now.
So you have that.
We really want to get our
love. You better you see that came from the Quran now, coming from the Bible. You better talk that talk.
Listen, we want to get our calendars filled up.
So if you want to come on here on this platform, you can talk. Like, listen, when you come on here, you don't. We don't have to have Bible studies. We don't be you authentically yourself.
It's your story. We're talking about your story.
Whatever energy you want, as long as it's not a demonic spirit or whatever. Come as you are for a judgment-free environment, whatever. However long it take. Our last session was 3 hours.
It was almost 4 hours.
Yeah, it was 3
hours,
3.5. Yeah, it was dang near 4 hours. The platform is yours.
And it felt good.
It felt amazing because when she left, the weight was lifted. So if you feel like you want to come, take it to God first. Take it to God first. Ask him if this is where he wants you to be, if this is the time that he wants you to release, because your story can help other people. Because after I have the conversation with my mom, I'm coming back. For real, y'all. I'm gonna come back because I really want to have a conversation with her. Never mind.
Start calling us now. Listen, I need my phone to be like ding ding ding.
Don't call me, call her.
I need Angel's phone to be like ding ding ding.
Don't call me, call her. Don't message me, message her.
Message her too.
Please don't.
Message her too. For I'm talking about to fill in the spots on the
for Wednesday. So every Wednesdays is for y'all. And if y'all want to come sit in on a can they come sit in on a Monday? Mama's sitting over there. Look at her.
That's looking.
Somebody want to come sit in on a Monday and be live with us. She said yes. I be having to ask for permission first. Can I say that? Like, yeah. Because this is a God's thing. It's not a my thing. It's not a her thing. It's It's a we thing because we part of him, so it's all of us. But yeah, so if y'all want to come and sit in live on a Monday, please feel free to reach out to her and ask. Cause I'm gonna just say, yeah, come on down. Come on in the room. But no, take it up to God first and yeah,
Reach
keep
out to
posting at
us.
work, but I will do what I can. Inshallah. You will make it. But yeah,
You said something.
that was earlier. That was a
Okay.
long time ago. Yeah.
Let me see
So
that.
this platform is God's platform and we are all children of the most high. So you're welcome here as long as she say yes. As long as God say yes. So pray about it first. Pray about it first. And if he tell you, yes, it's time for you to talk, yes, you can come, message any one of us. Message lips. Oh, this is so y'all that's on my TikTok, just go ahead and hit me in my DM. Facebook, Live in Peace Safe Zone is tagged. Go ahead and message that. It's gonna go to her. So yeah. And then she gonna screenshot it and send it to me like, look, you see this. So then we both gonna pray on it. I'm so glad that you clicked on too. That's why I sent you the text message, so that you can get on. I appreciate you for getting on. I know that you're not feeling the best, but I truly appreciate you for getting on and sticking it out with us.
I pray you feel better.
You will definitely feel better. Do y'all know that we can heal ourselves? Put your hand wherever it is that you got anything. As long as you're in the right mindset, just ask God to give you the power to remove whatever it is that you are, whatever God, I ask that you remove this pain. Y'all better believe, if you believe it, you receive. You can't say, do you believe that you can be healed? And say yes, and somebody else touch you and you think that they can heal you, you should be able to have that same healing power. I do. When I have a headache, I pray over my own self.
I mean, I'm just saying because it makes sense to me. Because if you obedient to God and you know your obedience to God is obedient, then why would you trust somebody else over you and your obedience to Him?
Because I don't like people touching me. Everybody can't touch you. Okay. So anyway, thank you guys again for coming on this thing. She said, thank you, God, have this. I gave it to him. And that's it. And leave it there. And since you just said that for those of us that be really surrendering stuff and leaving it with God, when you leave it with God, leave it there. I was told to pray over my to heal. And you pregnant? It's like, I'm joking. I'm just joking. Not yet, but when it's time. She said, I ain't ready yet. But when you really surrender these things, when you really want to get rid of your old habits, and I'm really talking to myself right now because I really want to be that Proverbs 31 woman so that I can get that so that I can get that Ephesians 5 man, so I can have that First Corinthians love. I want that. I deserve that. So I'm expecting that after I date myself and love on me. I expect God to give me that because I'm doing everything that I'm on the right track to do everything that he told me to do. So anyway, when you surrender those things, leave it there. Don't place it down in his hands and then try to go back and let me just have a piece of that. Oh wait, guys, just give me that one back. Just
now
give me
y'all
that one
tugging
back.
in war.
Yeah, like nah. Stop doing. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself.
Okay, so look, y'all. Next week, Monday, right? I want to do a experiment with you guys. Okay. So
yes.
when y'all come on next week, Monday, come with a piece of paper and come with a pen. Okay. I just want to do an experiment. That's all I'm giving y'all right now.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
She don't even know what I'm talking about. That's all I'm giving y'all right now. But next week, it would be on.
Yes.
Okay.
I wish I knew who you were. I can't read in Arabic, but you definitely dropping some gems. Whoever's comment, place your name, please. But and then if you guys would like, we are doing Bible studies. Can I?
I'm just gonna ignore her when she say can
So we're reading the book of Psalms and Proverbs. And so yeah. I'm gonna look up that when I go home. Oh, let me write this down right now because I don't even think that I'll be able to see these notes. But this one I'm talking.
Just screenshot it. That'll be easier.
I'm gonna screenshot it on a tablet computer. Oh, you want to take a picture of it? Your phone dead.
I can't compare. The only thing that was messed up was the.
You know what we
the
gonna
main
get?
thing that I
You see how
needed.
you got that thing on there?
Mhm.
That the little thing? We gonna get them bracelets that people can just tap with their phone. Huh?
It's like
Absolutely.
your face.
Absolutely. So yeah, so when you lay that thing down to the Most High, leave it there. And I'm just trying to take a picture of.
So y'all, we really appreciate you guys. We're gonna get ready to call it one tonight. It's been amazing. God was definitely here. He definitely brought some things out tonight. It went one way.
Assalamu
It
alaikum.
started one way. Assalamu alaikum. It started one way and then it went another. God show was in the building, and I'm so grateful. I love when he show up because he show out.
And don't y'all be telling people I was on this thing crying because I don't want to hear none of that. She was on my crying.
We love you guys from the bottom of our hearts. We really, really do. We thank you guys for coming on and spending your evening with us. We will see y'all Wednesday.
Wednesday, y'all come on this thing on Wednesday at 7 o'clock because the girl that's coming on here, oh, she got some fire for y'all. Listen, y'all don't want to miss it. When we do story time, we do just that. It ain't reading no story. It is reading a story. It's your story.
It's a story. So I love story time. Mama, Yo-Yo said hi. I love story time, and the reason why I love story time because it's the only day that the pressure is not on me
Or me.
or us. We could just sit back and we could just learn, and then we could just learn, and we could be free from their situation too.
Yeah.
It's very rewarding, and to see them smile and see them up and leave, and refreshed, weight lifted off of them,
And lipping. They be lipping.
God is
living in peace.
God is so good. And then if you come, we're gonna take a picture.
Absolutely. And then we're gonna meet, and all of us are gonna have a round table talk. We're gonna have some festivities. I didn't know what I was about to say.
Yeah, we're gonna meet back up and we're gonna do some group activities together to make sure that everybody is still good.
Yeah.
We're gonna welcome a community. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
We're gonna welcome a community of healing, a community of living in peace, finding your peace and living in it.
Because it's so easy for us to get caught up with people, right? And not act like, but be so, oh, I'm so for you and I got your back and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And then
when it's over, it's over. We don't hear
from you again. Y'all already know I'm that person, and I literally just made a post. Stop being the one that texts, hey, just thinking about you. Hey, just checked in. Stop being that person if that's you. Stop being that person and just watch how silent your life becomes. Literally, my phone don't buzz. Snacks. I love snacks.
She mind her phone buzz.
Only from you and my kids.
Because I be calling her like.
And my one friend. It's like I'm just let me stop for God slap me with a sandal. I was just joking. But my phone don't ring. Like if it's not of substance, don't even put him on my line. Cause I
outgrew certain situations.
When I tell you God started on Sunday. God started on Sunday after I left church. You hear me? He started immediately showing me, okay, I keep telling you, leave people alone. I'm not gonna tell you again. So if he's telling you that, leave them alone. Leave them right where they at. Okay?
Yo, just in case I didn't say it, Mama did say hi back.
You did.
Oh, okay.
So again, y'all, it's your girl Angel Divine, but y'all already knew that.
It's Tish from the podcast. It was great kicking it with you guys for the night. And as always, until we meet again, live in peace.
And as you go about your day, remember to smile, boo, because it look good on you. See you later. Peace.